Hi everybody, welcome to another video. This again is our project tank, which if you're unfamiliar with some of the videos I've done, it's a tank I use for experiments really, and things that I don't do often, just to see, you know, how they come out, etc. And that's the same with this. What we're doing today is I was originally going to do it for a project with an airbrush, but it's since been superseded by something else, in that I've got another tank the same. I've been looking around for a cheap tank the same as this one for ages, so that I can do some comparisons, and I think the only way to do a proper comparison is same day, same time, etc, etc. So you might have a different gun, but everything else is the same, including the tank. So I've got another tank exactly the same. And I've got some other videos coming up that will show you the different things that I've done with that, or are starting to do with that. And it's a good comparison to see how different products and different guns work. But I'll leave that to another time. This one here is, I'm going to entitle the video a glass, something like a glass finish with 2K direct gloss. And this is the first time I've used 2K direct gloss. For any project really. I use a 2K direct matte and a satin finish in black as it happens, but I got some gloss because I wanted to try on this to see what it came out like. And the original idea, as I say, was to sand it and then do some airbrushing, which has since been superseded by something else. I will get to that another time, but at the moment I haven't. So as I say, the first time I've been used 2K direct gloss, and I basically applied it similar to how you would apply a clear coat, I suppose. So a bit thicker from the off than I would normally a clear coat. A base coat. Base coats. If you see my videos, I normally just like to take it easy at the start, just to make sure I don't get any reactions from anything underneath. But with this, because it was effectively all clear coat underneath, I was pretty sure it would be fine. So I went on with a lighter coat at first. I did 3 coats I think altogether, but you'll see there's a video at the end which is done with a higher quality camera. It's my phone camera, which is not bad quality really, as most modern phones are these days. They're quite good quality, and I've done a video going round it, and you'll see apart from a couple of little bits that need denibbing, and there are literally just a couple of bits, well one actually I could see, it's actually come out really surprising. Now what I did was, I knew you can, so I did. I added 20% clear coat to the mix. So, you know, for example, 100 millilitres of paint, 20 millilitres of clear, and then the hardener to whatever hardener is needed for 120 millilitres basically, just to see what it would come out like really. And the results, I was quite amazed by the results really, which, as I say, if I'm boring you already, then if you flick to the end, you'll see a video of going around the final thing. But what I wanted to also talk about is, you'll see coming up here, obviously, as I say, this is the first time I've sprayed this. I've got a GTI Pro Lite, or a Tekna Pro Lite as you guys in the States. I'm recording this on a phone and someone's just messaged me. Yeah, I've got a GTI Pro Lite, and I've got a 1.4 tip in it with a TE20 cap on it. And the TE20 cap is normally associated, I mean you can use any cap for anything, but normally it's regarded as a good clear cap, you know, for clear coat. So I thought, well, that's what I'll try it with a clear coat cap. And as I say, it's actually come out really, really well. Bear in mind I am putting it onto a extremely flat surface. You'll see I'm using a heat lamp. Always allow it to have time to run out before you put the heat lamp on, otherwise you can end up getting problems. And you'll see here I left this in because if ever somebody said to me, you know, the paint's dripping, I'd say, oh well, you got too much on, simple as that. And I would still say that now, but you can see there's a few small drips. But when you see the end result, there's no running in the actual paint. So I can only presume that at the bottom of the tank there, you can see that lip there, because I was checking there to see whether it was actually dripping from the flesh of the tank, you know, where the paintwork is, but it's just literally dripping from those two little lips. So I don't know whether, I think that's probably a combination of getting it from one side, i.e. the inside, and from the other side. It was just too much for that little bit, and it just dropped at the end. So I just smoothed it off with my fingers, and you'll see at the end there was no runs or anything, so it worked out fine. But I thought I'd leave it in just to show you that if you are getting drips, you probably are putting a bit too much on, and I probably was putting too much on, but I got away with it without any problems at all. But you can see at the moment the finish was starting to really surprise me, and as I say, the tank was real flat. So you know, when you do primer and you don't sand the primer, so if you like a wet on wet primer, direct primer, so you do wet on wet primer, you do some base coat, and then you do the clear coat. Obviously you've got a build up of various orange peel, so if you do flat something, or flow coat it as they call it, so you've finished your work, you then sand it smooth and then put another one or two clear over it, you get a flatter finish. So this is going to be quite flat, and I've got nothing to match. This was just purely playing with 2K clear with 2K clear with direct gloss. So 2K clear added to direct gloss. So I was purely playing with it just to see what I'd get, and as I say, I was really surprised. I think it's probably more a testament to the gun than the painter, to be honest, because this is, as I've said before in other videos, this is a very forgiving gun, and I rate this gun really highly because I really enjoy using it. You get really good results, even if you don't know that much about what you're doing. You know, I don't think I'm an idiot, but you know, there are people that are going to know a lot more than me, but I'm still getting very good results out of this gun, even though you don't know as much as maybe everybody. But having said that, the weather's cold. You can see me using a lamp, which I was going to say, I'm heating up the work. In fact, I think I did 4 coats altogether, but I'm heating up the work, or the tank, as much as I can to get some heat. So I'm trying to get the tank up to about 20-25 degrees. But you can see the finished tank here, and it's really, I was really surprised. You can see the nib just there, top left, as I turned it round. But otherwise, it's excellent. So I mean, if you know, I'm praising my own stuff here, aren't I? But I mean, it's very good. So yeah, all I can say is direct gloss, not what I thought it was. Never used it before, but really impressed. Bit of clear coat in it, and away you go in the GTI Pro Lite, or Tekna Pro Lite. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.